Sir, let's kick off with this zero interest loan program to help small companies. The idea is really you have 200 million pesos here to distribute to small companies for them to be able naman to pay the 13th month of their employees. So is this something that that will be enough? 200 million pesos for the number of employees that need to be paid their 13 month pay.
Well, yeah, it's not definitely enough for everyone. So we are prioritizing the micro and small enterprises to avail of this facility. And we are starting with 200 million, but we are looking at ways to increase this further up to 500 million before December 15.
Okay, great, sir. How can where do you get the budget for this loan? Who is funding this, and what's the likelihood that they will receive this 500 million possibility?
Well, we still have existing loan funds from the funds are allocated to us for Bayanihan and for some of our lending programs. So we'll use portions of those funds that are still available to be able to cater to the needs of our micro and small enterprises at this time, at this in this the current situation.
Sir, since you mentioned po the Bayanihan funds, how much of this has been spent for the MSME sector? Maybe percentage compared to the funds that were allocated, and how has this helped them get on their feet?
Well, we have a total of 8 billion allocated to us for lending under the Bayanihan program, which is a program to help the small and micro enterprises restart or continue on with their businesses. And we have spent close to we have approved close to 6 billion of those funds and released about close to 5 billion of those funds. The rest were really earmarked for the travel sector, but then the uptake is rather slow because of the lag in the pickup of the tourism sector at the moment. The recovery is sluggish at the moment.
Sir, we did recall having that the same discussion before, and they were saying that you might be reallocating the travel sector loan fund to other sectors that can already reopen. What's the status on that?
Yes, we are discussing that with the Department of Tourism, and we are due to sign a MOA shortly for the use of a portion of those funds for other more ready sectors.
Okay, and sir, is the take up of these funds, because you mentioned po that the take up is slow in the travel sector, but in the other sectors, are they keen to take these funds?
Yes,
How
yes.
many are excited to take this? How many are you looking to assist?
Well, we have had like 52,000 applications since about this time last year, and in our system we have given some approval to about 35,000 of those, and
Okay.
have released close to that amount as well.
How much sir can they loan? Is dependent po on the amount of their revenues. How can they calculate po how much they're eligible for?
Well, for the 13th month pay facility, we have set aside an amount per employee, and that's 12,000 per employee, Danny. And
Mhm.
we are really prioritizing the micro, which according to Dollar has 9 employees and lower, and also the small, the small according to Dollar have employees of numbering 10 to
Okay.
100. So, but we're prioritizing those that have 20 employees and below. And to fast track the process, we will be coordinating with the DOLE for their list of these companies that have availed of what we call the flexible working arrangements at the
Mhm.
start of the pandemic last year. So by coordinating with DOLE and using this list, we will be certain that these companies are legitimate and they were indeed affected by the pandemic because they had to register in order to be allowed to
Mhm.
carry on flexible work arrangements like 3 days a week only if they could not afford to pay for the whole week or work from home arrangements and things like those. So we have a list from DOLE for that.